What is going on, guys? Ziesel here, popping in with a little infomercial. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not selling anything. All right, but I am giving you guys the content roadmap overlook. If you haven't heard already, or if you haven't seen the devs video, I'm gonna cover all that for you without you having to watch that hour-long video. Mine won't be an hour, maybe 50 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so just kind of go ahead and jump in. I want to show you guys the roadmap, the content roadmap for spring. We already know Tempest Heart Expedition. That's the Merc Guard Expedition. So new weapon coming out, Blunderbuss. The 3v3 PvP arenas and the PvP reward track. I don't know when that's coming out, but it says spring, so that's gonna be March, April, May. In between those 3 months, which we're already halfway through March, so we'll see it soon. Another cool thing is that, and I've got it pulled up on my notes. Kind of look over this. So paid server transfers, they're talking about adding that down the road. Only one person in your party has to be present at the expedition entrance. So normally it's 3 people that have to be there in your group before you start. So now it's only one person, and it's not going to like reset your location. So whenever you get out of the expedition, you leave, you'll be right back where you left. They're working out on the in and out combat stage. So regen is gonna be like, you'll regen whenever you're out of that combat. They're gonna work on that and buff it a little bit. Now this is cool. The tab screen, your inventory screen. So that drove everybody insane. You're trying to run from spot to spot in like an expedition or in PvP, maybe pop a honing stone or a buff, food, whatever. So because we're limited on the slots, our usability slots, usage slots, or whatever, potion slots. So now you'll be able to move while using your inventory. So that is spectacular. They are adding the infinite ammo, so range weapons will have the T2 ammo infinitely. They're talking about paid server transfers. I don't remember if I said that already or not. Kind of want to work down this list. So sign up for invasions and wars from the map. They're talking about adding that ability instead of having to go to the warboard sign, just doing it straight from the map. I think this is amazing that they're starting to do these things and make it just so much easier. The accessibility all in one place, your map and your storage just being all kind of linked together and stuff. So they tried the Azoth thing and making traveling super rare, but that just didn't work out. The players didn't like it. I didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. So I'm super happy about this. I really am looking forward to this, guys. I know the game is not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you got to give these devs some credit, man. Like they are working hard. They're listening. They're trying to do as much as they can without breaking a lot of things. And keep in mind that New World's code is a lot. Like it's not something that you just go in and change one little thing. There's a lot of variables and a lot of libraries. So I'm not saying that I know everything about it, but I've been patient and I'm really happy about this. So another thing, sell your house. They're going to get 50% back in gold. So like if you sell your house, you get that gold back, 50% of it. So I wish I would have had that a while back. I've sold my house 3 times so far. But since they've decreased the taxes on the housing, I can't complain. I'm paying like 100 and something gold a week. Like this is for each house. This has made me really happy because it used to be, I remember when it was like 1,200 gold per house. Sorry. Like that's insane. Like, so they're really listening. Increasing the rewards for invasions and wars. I think that's great because usually I get like one weapon after a war, and it's obviously not going to be something that's used. So durability loss will only apply to weapons equipped. That's huge because there's a lot of times that I'm like, hold on, let me go drop all my gear off. Like I would have my tanning gear on, my woodworking, my weaving, my smelting gear. I'd have it all on me. And I'm like, no, I'm not carrying that in the dungeon with me because if for some reason we wipe, that's going to get damaged and it's just more gold costs. So the fact that they're adding that, really huge. Love that. Storage is going to be linked across the map, and also it's getting doubled. So all your storage chests that you have are getting doubled. So make sure you keep an eye on that. And if you don't already, get the gold and steel storage chest, the marble chest, or the cursed chest. The marble marble, marble storage chest, and the cursed storage chests do offer the most. So I think they're going to be like 1,300 each, or like 1,250. So as far as storage goes, so storage is linked across the map. Global storage. Let me touch base on this. I want to tell you guys how this is going to play out from my understanding. So item space in your storage is 500 right now. I don't know if they're increasing that to 1,000 or what, but if they do not, don't freak out, because think about it. If you have aged wood scattered across, right, put all your aged wood in the same storage bin and put all your items, match them up. If you have a ton of craft mods, make sure you've got the same craft mod here, the same craft mod here, and the same craft mod here. Put them all in the same storage to combine that and not take up all of your storage, and it be like 501, 502, 503. So that's just a little life hack around that. So I mean, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, if they don't increase it, it's just not going to work well. Combine all your stuff, let it overlay. That way it doesn't affect you. It's super easy. I know it's kind of aggravating, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm really excited about organizing all of my storage whenever it's all linked, because I'm gonna put my certain stuff in Great Cleave, my certain stuff in Shattered Mountain. Like I'm so happy that I'm able to just kind of organize, because my OCD just dies on the inside right now from the storage, the way it's set up, having to bounce around. And it's been driving me insane for like 5 months. So super happy about that. They are going to be introducing global cooldowns. Now I'm not saying that this is going to be on the March update. I'm just saying this is what we're looking forward to, and that they've discussed in the dev video if you haven't watched it yet. So they're talking about introducing global cooldowns around 5 a.m. So instead of, okay, say today you use your cooldown at 6 p.m., right? And then tomorrow you forget and it's 8 p.m. So the next day you'd have to wait at least until 8 p.m. Now what they're going to do is, no matter what time you use your cooldown, it's going to reset at 5 a.m. I don't know when they're implementing this, but that is huge. So people have been talking about that since day one. They're talking about in the future returning standing bonus buffs, like for talking about like if you upgraded certain things in territory standing. They're talking about allowing you to reset that in the future, and maybe change it, and maybe even adding more types of upgrades. Expedition orbs are still being worked on, but they're talking about potentially removing tuning orbs completely, and buffing the rewards you get. So just kind of keep that in mind. They are talking about region transfers in the near future, but they're not giving out free server transfers anymore. They're going to be paid. So that's going to help control population shifts for all your servers, so that way people don't get stuck on a dead server anymore. Because that's, everybody wants to be on a healthy server. Maybe some people like farming and they want to be on a lower pop server, but nobody wants to be on a completely dead server. If nobody, even if you're farming, what good is it if nobody's buying anything? So keep that in mind. They're going to be doing double XP on the Blunderbuss for everybody. So that means, it's going to really help you to get to that level 20 for that. I don't know how that's going to work out on the gear score for it, but we'll kind of see, the watermark on it. So paid transfers, no more. Okay. They are entertaining. Now this is way out. They spoke of this very minute, just a fragment of it, but it's a general idea that they're entertaining the idea of cross server wars. So not necessarily removing factions completely, but maybe adding like a secondary type of war, like a faction arena or something, and then maybe OPRs that are cross server. But it's not gonna be anytime soon, but I think it's really cool. So I mean, that's something to kind of look forward to. I'm pretty sure I covered everything here, but just to kind of recap on this. So spring, we're looking at March, April, May. Summer, June, July, August. Autumn, fall, September, October, November. Now I do assume that summer, I'm looking at it as like pretty much splitting it up into like a month by month. So Barnacle and Black Powder Expedition might be June or July. Expedition Group Finder might be towards the end of another month. I'm assuming that it's gonna be split up and not just all into one lump sum. And then fall, Brimstone Sands territory. It's getting its own expedition. We're gonna have leaderboards, the Halloween event, and Turkulon. So we already know that's like November. So I'm assuming if you kind of push up above that, September, October, I would say September, we might get the new territory. Oh, I'm so hopeful. I'm looking forward to this. Keep in mind, new mutators, quests, encounters, ongoing improvements, balance, tuning, and bug fixing. That's going from spring all the way through. So that's saying that, you know, that's not on the spring, summer, autumn necessarily. They're not there talking about it, but it's going to be there. See, it says this roadmap may change and does not include all planned content. And, you know, the New World devs are sneaky and like to add in things that are, you know, really cool. Kind of like the turkey event whenever they did that a while back. It's just a lot of cool things. And I think us as players, what we really want to see is like Easter egg events, and they're doing that. You know, they're adding what's his name, the Bones guy. And I'll go over that later. But we like the Easter eggs. We like new items being added, like new drops. So what I think, you know, if any of you are devs or listening or watching this video or anything like that, we like having shiny things that drop. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it's you know, all trash items, but we like seeing new legendary items. And I mean, it's just like, you know, you're like, oh, legendary, what is it? And you know, it's a huge range. It's not the same 3 or 4 weapons. Like the instrumentality ring, I think we can all agree that you get tired of getting that as a drop whenever it's like 20 or 30 of them when you've ran like 5 expeditions. We want unique named items, and a lot of them. Doesn't matter. Me personally, I don't care if they're all random rolls and stuff, you know, because I'll make my own things. But I like seeing new items and new designs. It makes you a lot happier. Like you're just like, oh cool, check out this new item. I haven't ever seen this. Another thing is, a lot of people depend on the New World like database. What would be really cool is adding new content that's not on those databases. So give us a surprise, you know, adding new items and not updating that database, and just kind of letting people find those things on their own. If you want people for explorability and everything, like to explore on their own, throw in random drops in there that aren't announced. That's always a plus, because people like grinding for those things. So just kind of want to give you guys a pointer on that. And then another thing that what people want for sure, transmog. That is something, you know, I know you guys are working on the games and everything like that, but I think we can all agree people want transmogs, because some of these default like skins or these default like items that you guys have are amazing. They look so good. Like there's some I've found, like some shields, and I'm like, why are there no transmogs? Like these shields are amazing. I know you guys have put so much work into them. Like those things are sweet. I'm telling you, some of those shields, I was like equipping them just to like show them off on my back. The one that looks like a heart, and the one that looks like it's like a purple chunk of stone or something. Like these things are crazy looking. Like, I mean, there's a lot of talent, but we don't get to use it. Like I feel like because everybody uses the skins because there's no transmogs. So I'm thinking, if you guys had transmogs, and you know, comment on the video and agree if you guys agree with this. Transmogs are one of the most wanted and most sought out right now. So I definitely agree, you know, with other people on the transmog thing, and then just, you know, going from there. But guys, I'm super excited for this. Like you have no idea, and I'm sure everybody else is too. Also, guys, I wanted to go over a couple more things. If you're still watching this, you know, I know you maybe didn't want to watch the whole hour-long video. I love watching the dev videos. Those things are amazing. I hope they never stop doing that. So, world experience, world paintings, vista views. So basically, two Essels can be found in each territory. Upon interacting with these Essels, players will be given a painting of the view for their house. And if you lose those, you'll be able to get them in 24 hours. Now, they did say that there's supposed to be 2 per territory in the dev video. 2 per territory. They're going to be adding Stinky the Hunter, which is great for like new players. They're Forgotten Yetis. Those will be in Great Cleave, so keeping the Yetis around. Rafflebones the Loot Collector. So basically, he's like a open world, like a little mob. Think of Diablo with the Gold Goblin, the jewel guy. So you know, kill him, drop some crazy cool stuff. They're gonna be adding, you know, some named items to that, which I really appreciate. He'll spawn in different territories. At 45 seconds to kill him. Level 60 players will be given obsidian gypsum. And then let's see, 500 umbral shards. That's huge. I would rather just run that than OPR. So I think that's really cool. And Roadside Encounters, they're adding them to Restless Shore and Weaver's Fin. And I'm thinking that might be a really good area to grind the craft mods for like Constitution, everything, Iron Guard insignias, Iron Battle Medals, and all that good stuff. Linen arcane embroidery, and those cool things. Beltless Keys, go forth and uncover the curse of Benjamin Botswain, early level 30s. Andrometus, again, Weaver's Fin. So then they're fixing, you know, bad collision, camp placements in camp allowable areas, holes in the world, floating objects, you know, just all these cool goodies. So but me personally, I really am looking forward. I always look forward to all these updates. Like, I can't express enough like how happy it makes me. And you know, there's a lot of people that I know they're frustrated and everything with how the game is and stuff on bugginess and everything like that, but I really just want to, you know, give a shout out to the dev team. Like, these guys are effortlessly listening to everybody, you know, and if you've gone to the forums, you know, people are not too kind whenever they're expressing information, talking about how mad they are and everything. So I've just been chilling and enjoying it so far and rolling with it. Like, I've been here since day one, and I plan on being here until this game is, you know, till I'm the last player on the server. So, and I think there's a lot of people like that. You know, you put all this time and effort into it. Yeah, you know, you might take a break and not be on as often throughout the week and stuff, but I mean, I still try to get on daily. So, but definitely, guys, I want to know what you are looking forward to most. Whether it's like the new weapons. I'm looking personally towards the new area. That's super killer. Really excited to see what kind of things that brings. And they're bringing on a new culture with that. So leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to, what you want to see most, and you know, vote on that transmog thing. You know, leave a comment about the transmog, and we'll try to get the devs' attention about getting these transmogs added. Like, I think that would be really cool. So, and who knows, they might watch this video and be like, hey guys, let's maybe, you know, check into the transmog thing. So, but yeah, leave a comment, like, share the video with your friends and everything. And as always, you know, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that little bell notification on. I try to upload a video every day or two, or every other day, in between there. So, but if you like the content, as always, subscribe, and Cecil out. Thank you guys.